Welcome to Be Unmessable With, the podcast. My name's Josselyne Herman-Saccio. I'm your host, and today's turbo tip is about you. How many times have people said to you, or you said to other people, it's not about you? But we live like we're the center of the universe. So if you look at your life, when people ask you about anything, your thoughts, your opinions, it's all going to be about you and your view, of course, because that's what that's organized for. But whenever I work with somebody, one of the first questions that I ask of them is, what's your vision? And when somebody replies with something that they'd be doing, having, or being, then I say to them, listen, this is not about you. Vision is outward. You can't see your eyeballs with your eyes. So if you think about it just logically, your vision is outward. It's going out there. It's not towards your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, your results. So I always coach people to create a vision that includes them, but it's not about them. When your vision is about you, it gets small and stifling. It's no longer up and out, it's down and in, focusing on this thing you call you. When your vision is up and out and it's more from a spatial perspective. So, what is the experience of life, not just for you, but for people around you? What is the space that you are committed to creating on a moment to moment basis? Maybe it's appreciation, maybe it's freedom, maybe it is connection, but those spaces are not about you. They do include you for sure. So it's not like you're excluded from the world of vision, but you always want to have your vision be as big as possible, which requires it going beyond you. It needs to be bigger than the you that you relate to as you, which is your physical being, right? So when I work with people and they say, well, my vision is to own a business or to, double the business that I have or to move to a different country, I'll always say, okay, well, those are things that you'll be doing or accomplishing in the what I call dual world, which is the world of reality, of results that happen in time with metrics. But vision is a more contextual conversation or a spatial conversation. So it's more like, if you want to get to vision and you have goals, you can say, okay, if I accomplished all those goals, then what? What would be available like a space, like an experience of life that isn't available? And then you kind of take it to the next level. Well, if I lived in that other country, then I'd be really happy and I'd be able to do whatever I want and I'd be able to take time off. Okay, let's say you were taking time off and you were doing whatever you want. Then what would be available? Like the experience of life, or what would be present if all of that were happening? And eventually, it doesn't take too many times, people get to the space of vision, which is more like things like flow or freedom or connection or joy or adventure or discovery or curiosity. So it's a space that you're creating when you're creating a vision. If you create your vision in this way, it serves as a context for all the activities and the people, including the you that you relate to as you, that thing you call you. It all gets to show up inside of the lens of your vision. You know, context decides how you experience life, what you do, what you accomplish is all determined by the context. And the context is like a lens that shades or shapes or colors your view of the content. And if you look at your life, the content is pretty much the stuff in reality, the people, the circumstances, your bank account, your business, your well being, your exercise, all that stuff is content. But when it comes to context, what is the lens that you're creating for your life? And the lens is outward. It is not about you. You can't see your eyeballs with your eyes, but it includes you. So you create a space to dwell in, a space to bask in. And again, it's for everyone to be basking in, not just you. The bigger the space, the bigger the life, the bigger the joy, the bigger the freedom. So keep it big. Don't smallin yourself. Not a word, but I just made it up. Don't smallin yourself by identifying your vision as something you're going to say or do or accomplish. It is not about you. It is the space that you are creating for all the content to show up inside of. Now, if you have any questions, make sure that you email me, Joss at theartofbeingunmessablewith.com. I answer every email, and I am so appreciative that you spent a few minutes with us today. And as a token of my appreciation, I have a free gift for you. It is in the show notes, so you can just click that link and get the free gift. And it is Basics of Being Unmessable with workbook. 12 pages. It'll take you through the steps of creating a vision, seeing what messes with you, hacking it, and shifting back over to that world of vision. So thank you for being here, and we will see you on the next episode of Be Unmessable With, the podcast.